You can support this show at patreon.com/ASAPodcasting.
Yeah.
Oh God. Welcome back, Skyrim Addict podcast. Welcome to the middle of the conversation we're having. So this is Michael.
Oh wait, we're on.
Oh yeah. Victor's here.
Yeah.
And Ray is here.
Hey.
So anybody know what's going on with Oblivion?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tomorrow, for sure.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow. Right.
Yeah.
With this. Yeah.
That every day. That's the deal. Tomorrow. Yep, for sure.
Yep.
Well, I mean, are we at least certain that it is coming out for some time?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Announcement
for sure.
Tomorrow. For
Excellent.
sure.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the thing is, the worst part of this is like, I've had a lot going on, so I'm like, been holding off on gaming a little bit, and like I started a little AC Shadows and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna save, like, just chill out a little bit, so I have some time for when Oblivion drops, and I'm just gonna dive all into it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not going to start a new Skyrim character. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to, I started dabbling in Shadows or whatever. But I mean, it's an Assassin's Creed game. I've played every one of them. So it's like, pretty, you're in it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, and then Oblivion's going to drop and I'm going to dive into it. And then I was away when the Switch 2 announcement came out. And that was when the big rumor that was supposed to come out with that, which didn't make any sense. But
no, that made no sense at all. Yeah.
Then like nothing else came out after that, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, what is happening here?
Yeah, a Switch 2 looks really nice.
It does.
It's much better. Visuals, I guess, graphics. It's got a slightly bigger screen, 1080p. It's I don't know. Is it OLED? I can't remember.
I think it was, right.
Yeah,
I know they made an OLED version of the other one, right?
Yeah. But this one's faster. It's got better. Yeah, it's all. It's a better hardware. So looks like a good upgrade even for the higher price. So
yeah. Maybe one day you'll be able to play Oblivion on it if that.
Yeah. But never modded Skyrim.
Yeah. There's that. Yeah, it is unmodded.
Yeah.
That screen's way too tiny for me to be playing Skyrim on anyway. So I learned.
I don't know. I found the playing it on the Steam Deck, which is about the same size as the Switch 2. I think it was pretty good. I never had a problem with playing Skyrim on the Steam Deck, so it's not too small. The iPhone would be too small, but
that definitely.
And I've played and actually I played Skyrim on my Switch Mini too. So
really? Oh, I think I did play on that. That one I can play, but I can't do any archery whatsoever. Pretty much. Yeah,
archery with the console controls was a little harder than mouse and keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like just seeing and zooming in was a little more difficult. But two-handed and one-handed, all that kind of stuff was actually pretty reasonable.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so hopefully it comes out someday and we'll get to play it and we'll talk about it.
I'm totally looking forward to it. Yeah.
I was actually really looking forward to that this month. I was like, that'll be like a really nice drop this month. I've been in the mood to play Oblivion anyway. I was playing it for a bit and I was like, all right, I'm just going to ease back now and then it's going to come out and it's all going to be good. And here we are. And it's still
yeah, I think maybe more like June or something like that.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable. Because don't they have their like Bethesda announcements in June or something like that? Yeah,
somewhere in there. Yeah,
that would make a lot of sense to like for them to have the thing and then be like it's available tomorrow. Yeah, like in their classic way they used to do.
That's what he really likes that kind of. Yeah, he's openly said that many times that he likes to be able to drop things quickly. When they're announced, they're out soon thereafter.
Yeah, I do like that as well.
Just has to do battle with the marketing department.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we need to hype it up for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gin. Yeah. I have been playing a game that was sort of billed as a sort of a Fallout, and that's Atomfall.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't played a lot of it. I have to say, I didn't really. It's a nice game. I don't want to say it didn't impress me, but I just didn't really. I didn't bounce off it either, but it didn't really draw me in. It's kind of cool. Have you guys tried it?
I haven't. I have some friends who are playing it and talking about it.
Yeah.
But I put most of my time in the shadows, so I haven't checked out Atomfall yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a fair bit of it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It's very much like Stalker,
Yeah.
in that, there's no leveling, and yeah, you can find these items in the world and use them to level up skills, but it's there's not a lot of it. It's just the hardest thing about the game is that enemies respawn constantly.
Oh.
So I fought my way through an exterior area, cleared out the enemies, went inside a building that was full of enemies, cleared them out, got, found all the loot inside there, came out, and the enemies had respawned outside.
Oh, that's
so
really
I had to fight through those to get out again. And
yeah,
you're really limited to the number of bullets you can carry, the number of weapons you can carry.
Yeah.
But it's fun and really pretty.
It's a gorgeous game. Yes, absolutely. And I've enjoyed exploring the parts, and I haven't really done much fighting yet. So I haven't had to, do a lot of that, but it's a very branching storyline, isn't it? There seem to be a lot of leading questions. No,
it's like a fog.
Okay.
I mean, that's everywhere.
Thank you. Cause I was a little confused.
It's like, inspect this, and there's no this. It's just
or there's all these
entire area.
Yeah, this investigation and everything. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that has been unclear to me so far. So thank you for.
Yeah, and there's there's not a linear storyline.
Okay.
And as soon as you go investigate a clue, it gives you 4 more clues.
Yeah.
Each one needs to be investigated.
Oh boy.
One of them might actually be part of the main story. But not necessarily. It might just lead you to another side story that'll lead you to back to the main story.
Okay.
And so it's just all over the place. It's kind of cool, and but also makes it difficult to get into and then just go drive through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
well, I've played probably a couple hours worth of it, and I'm sort of I put it aside.
Yeah, I played a few days worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did Shadows, AC Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, whatever.
What do you think of it?
I think the last 2, Valhalla and this one, I've had trouble starting them.
Wasn't there one between? There was Mirage or something like that just before this one.
I think Valhalla was the last one.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, was it? Or was it? Maybe you're right. I thought it was Odyssey or Origins Odyssey. Something.
There was something in between there.
Yeah,
after
you're
Valhalla.
right.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to remember, and I can't. Yeah, I probably played the whole thing, and I don't even remember.
They're all the same anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is the same. Yeah. This one I am finding like some issues with like the combat and the camera and stuff.
Really? Okay.
But I don't know if it's because the landscape is much more cluttered or
which is it? Is it more with I can't remember the names, but was it more with the male lead or the female lead that you're
right now? I'm only playing the female lead.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, maybe it's just the movement style of that character.
Yeah.
Especially like going through like bamboo and things like that. I find like it's hard tracking enemies and the fights and things like that in close. Yeah. But it may just be something that always happens that I forget and then remember every time I start playing the game again, and then have that like delayed reaction of, do I enjoy playing this? But then I finally get into it, and I actually enjoy playing it. But
I mean, she's more of the traditional Assassin's Creed character,
Yes.
right? You know,
Yeah.
rift tops, diving off rift tops, and so stealth and stuff. And he's definitely a tank warrior kind of style. I like the story. I mean, it reflects a little bit. It actually. I don't know if you watched the series based on Shogun that was out last year or the year before. I forget.
I did not see the new one. No.
It was beautifully done. It was, if you read the books in particular, it was very, very. It was pretty faithful, I think. The book, I should say, not books. But the storyline is kind of similar. It's a little stolen from Shogun, but it's gorgeous. Of course, the game is beautiful looking. It's smooth as hell. It's really well optimized. I've had no issues with it at all. And it's been a lot of fun to just sort of play through. And of course, I play mostly on easy mode. Or at least if I get into a game deeply, then I'll ramp up the difficulty. But so I'm playing on easy combat, so it's not really that hard to go through. So I've had a good time with it. It's a good game. I like the fact that you can play it in Japanese with subtitles.
Yes, I do love that actually.
So yeah, it's been very enjoyable. Nothing groundbreaking, but enjoyable.
It's an Assassin's Creed game set somewhere else is what it is. But I generally play games pretty low volume with subtitles anyway. So that works perfectly for me because I just play it. I'm generally playing it at a lower volume anyway. I can still hear the dialogue, but it's I'm generally reading anyway. So I mean, every TV show you need captions at this point anyway, so what's the difference?
That's true.
So I like having the captions on anyway, so that works for me. I need to switch to the other character too, because I've mostly played a good bit of, or a good part of the beginning of her story, I should say. And I'm kind of starting to branch out my exploration a little bit. So I got to kind of learn the map. That's usually what happens to me with the Assassin's Creed games. I have to kind of learn the map again and the functionality of it, and making sure I don't drift off into super high areas where I'll die in like 5 seconds. Which I think I just did actually right before I came up here, as a matter of fact, because it was like a level 35 area or something like that, and like level like 5 or whatever, 6 or something like that. So it's like, once I figure out the mapping and start getting a few of the viewpoints done, I feel like then I get into it a little more because I can hop around and I know Valhalla, I definitely had this issue. Just figuring things out in the beginning, and it feels kind of the same way. Like it took me a little bit just to kind of get into it.
I think this game feels a little bit smaller in scope, which is nice, because Valhalla kind of was, I don't want to say it was intimidating, but it just felt kind of exhausting. There's so much to do.
Yeah, there was.
I just couldn't. I made it to the British Isles and I farted around there for a while, especially because I could invade essentially the area around Vivian's hometown. So that was fun. But beyond that, it was like I don't know. And I sort of lost interest after that. But,
man.
Because
you had to sail back and forth between the two,
right?
And all that kind of stuff. And then once you left, then you ended up going back there, and then there was all the raids within England or the UK or whatever it was at the moment in time. That overall, I eventually got in and enjoyed Valhalla, but it did take me a little bit. God, I can't remember. Yeah, you're right. I think there was another one.
I think it was called Mirage, wasn't it? Looking through my Steam library here.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see.
I played some of it.
Shadows, Odyssey, Unity,
Mirage. Yeah.
Mirage. Oh, what one was that?
I think
yeah,
it was kind of a
yeah.
hark back to the original, wasn't it? It was
Oh yes,
yeah,
yes.
9th century Baghdad. Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
I
Yeah, it
do
was.
now remember it.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah,
actually really liked Mirage.
yeah,
Like, I think the settings are what does it for me
yeah. Well, and
in
they do that so
Assassin's
beautifully.
Creed.
That. I think that's what I respect so much about Ubisoft and the Assassin's Creed franchise in general is they have, I don't know, 100 people just on the history team, so that
Yeah.
things are as accurate as possible. It's so much fun just to put those games into explore mode and just walk around,
which is really cool that you can do. Actually,
yeah. So I really love that part. That in particularly actually in Origins. That was so much
that
fun
one was great for the exploration mode.
Yeah,
that really was great. Yeah.
So, and I did that a little bit in Mirage as well. I never played through it. I don't think I've ever finished an Assassin's Creed game, but you know, they're wonderful, fun to dabble in.
Yeah. It's one where if you don't finish it, I don't feel like you left anything on the table as long as you had fun in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So you get your money's
it's kind
worth.
of just the way it is.
Yeah.
I forgot about Mirage actually, weirdly, but now I totally remember it. Yeah, I did enjoy it quite a bit. That was one, but I think also it was like you said, it kind of harkened back to the old series. So I think that's why it kind of got lost in my mind.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize Valhalla was 5 years ago at this point. How is that even possible?
Yeah, it's amazing. It truly is.
It flies.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. It's like I feel like I just played that, and it's 5 years ago. I don't understand how that happened, but oh god,
I've sipped several games though. I just want to mention them before we go on to other things. One city builder called Leysara, which is kind of cool. It takes place it's sort of a based on Nepal, Tibet, and those areas of the world. It's just another city builder. They're all pretty much the same, except in Leysara you're building on the side of a mountain, so there's some verticality to it too. And
gotcha.
The rest of it is it's the same. It's fun, but and Aloft. Have you guys checked out Aloft at all? That's a lot of fun. It's a little bit. It's like Sky Islands, so you can colonize a little island, then you can build sails and sail it around. So if you ever played Raft, it's like Raft in the air. And if you ever read, I don't know if did either of you guys read Integral? Are you into Larry Niven? Did you ever read Integral Trees? Okay, well, it sort of reminds me of Niven's vision of integral trees, which were these huge, living tree-like organisms that floated in the sky above a giant gas planet. Anyway, cool story, worth reading. But Aloft is a little bit like that. So you're floating on an island above this place, whatever it is, and anyway, so it's cool. It's fun to play. What else have we? It's also a game that's co-op, so it's got it's a little bit like Valheim or several other games. So Sean and Kate and I have dabbled around in it. They've played a lot more than I have, but they were playing together a lot. I finally got Ghost of Tsushima, which is also, you talk about AC Shadows. There's another samurai game that's really great. It really is.
I have friends who play that and absolutely love it.
Anyway, that's about it. Those are my game sips for the last few weeks. And mostly Valheim. That's what I've been playing a lot of. So
I did play, like I was playing some Minecraft here and there because it's my don't think game. So I wasn't that. I needed some don't think time. So I did play a little bit of that, but that was it for me. Ray, what have you been into?
Atomfall was the only new thing. I did. I've got a couple of characters going in Skyrim right now.
Oh, nice.
Any of the new Skypothesis ones? Or?
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
their latest one that just came out this past weekend.
Yeah.
But it's a survival build.
Yeah, what was it? I didn't see the latest one. I think I might want to.
It's called the Cartographer.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I
cool.
missed that. Yeah.
And it's a pretty straight up character, just a axe and shield.
Is it a vanilla build or is there mods?
All their stuff is vanilla.
Okay, I thought they were occasionally did
Well,
like
at least
Coordinator or something.
The new ones are all.
Are they good?
Yeah,
Cool.
I run the texture mods.
Yeah.
But I have a special profile just for their builds.
Yeah.
So it's been, the typical challenge with survival mode.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I need to find a good, survival adjustment mod, because survival mode is the only way that I can not fast travel.
Yeah, I get that. If you force yourself to not be able, like if you put
I really want to not fast travel.
Yeah.
Until I forgot to do this. I gotta go run over here.
Yeah.
I'll just do it this time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So if you mechanically stop yourself, it's then
it works. Yeah. And then I have a blast. I love it. It's great. It takes a lot of time, a little bit of thinking.
But it is so fun. It is. You know what? Now I'm going to start a damn survival character tomorrow. Damn it.
You just, you run into so many cool things when you have to walk between point A and B.
I gotta say, I don't mind the no fast travel at all. I hate the sleep to save thing. That's just drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Yeah, if you could have it so you stop to fast travel, but you could just save whenever you want it.
You could throw in mods to take that away, but yeah, that's the part of survival that irritates me the most.
Yeah. That, and you have a metabolism of a hummingbird.
Pretty much. Yep.
You got to eat like every hour, for God's sake.
I know. Yeah. It's way over gamified. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The eating is extreme. Yeah, because you have to eat like, I don't know, like 3 cheese wheels sometimes just to fill yourself, and you're like, God, I would be like dead.
That's true.
would have just fell over from eating all the cheese.
Yeah.
But the character that I'm playing, when I really want to have fun is my sneak thief.
Of course.
So, unarmed, as little combat as possible. And just, I have a very frustrating mod that adds a loot stash in every dungeon.
I remember you were saying, you were telling us about this.
But they are incredibly hard to find.
Oh, wow.
And so probably, 2 out of every 3 dungeons, I can't find it. And, finally just leave. But they're definitely very well stashed. But it's really exciting when you do find one. It's like, yes, I found it.
What kind of cool stuff are in them?
There's a couple of legendary items, some crafting items, some gems, and some whatnots. It's it's usually worth a few 1,000 gold.
Oh, cool. Okay.
By the time you sell everything off.
Yeah.
So they're definitely worth finding, but they're they can take a lot of time.
Yeah.
They're like underneath floorboards that you can just barely catch a glimpse of it.
Oh God!
And you get the menu. I use Quick Loot, the Fallout 4 style loot menu.
Yeah.
So I actually see the list pop up,
Oh no.
if I get, if I get over the target.
Here's what you could have if only you could find
You
it.
knew where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, they're just really, really well hidden in the game. They're tucked behind cabinets, up in,
Oh man.
you see the wooden frame stuff that they built inside the mine, and up on the top of, one of the supports is this little brown backpack.
Oh,
They're
wow.
all the backpack, the knapsack.
Oh, okay.
So they're little and brown and look
Oh,
like a
God.
rock.
Oh,
So it gets mixed in with literally everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you definitely, you can't look for them, when there's any enemies active, because you're just going to set yourself up, because you're, stuck behind a barrel trying to, get your camera around behind this wooden structure. They just have a field day pounding the crap out of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, and you do have to save a lot, because, it's really, when you're jumping around and on a lot of the, the fixtures inside these, caves, you're getting stuck. You'll fall down in between two barrels, and you can't hop out, and you can't walk out. I could, console myself out, but it's easier just to have a save that you can pop back to.
Just go back a little bit, and yeah. Oh my gosh.
But so I'm, my sneak is ridiculously high, so nobody sees me ever.
I love
and
that.
I just wear, robes. I think I wear the mourner's garb, because it's a black robe and a black hood.
Yeah.
And just sneaking around Skyrim.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that seems like a fun mod to go with a thief, where you can sneak and find the treasures anyway.
Yeah, because there's really not a lot to steal in Skyrim.
Yeah, no, there's not.
Yeah.
Like all the same stuff.
There's not a lot of worthwhile things to steal.
Yes, that's about
exactly. You can steal the 10,000th, healing potion, or blue mountain flower or something, or a cheese wheel.
Or a cup, a bunch of cups.
Plate.
Yeah.
Apple.
I do have my pickpocket up enough that now people have extra gold in their pockets.
Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. I haven't done that enough in Skyrim, is to really level up pickpocketing, so you can just
it's really hard at first.
Yeah.
And then it gets ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
It's like Magic, where it has the tipping point.
Yeah.
Where it goes from, oh, this sucks, I got to run away, to I can just do whatever I want. It's the basic, is the tipping point of it. Yeah. Which I guess archery is very similar also. But those two specifically, I feel like they hit like that tipping point where it goes from slightly underpowered to massively overpowered. Yeah. Especially when you're doing the poisoning, where you can drop the potions in people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I do enjoy that. I did that a while back, one of those types. Yeah.
Gosh, I picked up an archery mod thing. I can't think of the name of it. But it rates your shots.
Oh.
And so you get a bonus based on, how hard of a shot you took.
Wow.
And so most of your standard shots are, between, a 1 and a 2. If you get a nice long shot, I've, got a couple of 11s. But I was in the the Karthwasten Forsworn camp.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I dropped a shot over a structure, one of the little tent things that are there, and caught a guy that was sitting at a table on the other side. And it got a 61.7 rating.
Wow.
Because you couldn't see him.
Oh, you couldn't even see him?
Yeah.
It just like dropped in.
So I just kind of lobbed the arrow over the top of the structure.
Nice.
And dropped it on top of his head.
And so what do you get for your 61.7%?
It was a one-shot kill.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Go you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, anytime I play an archer, I always max out the difficulty because it's so easy.
Yeah. It becomes,
and so, it is, not common to get a one-shot kill. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
So is it like kind of a multiplier almost the way it grades it, or?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember what exactly it is. What I think it's like in brackets, you get a certain buff to it. But and then of course you have to be a sneaky archer because you have to.
Yes, it's required by the game.
Yeah,
it is
so you're getting the 3 and 4 time multiplier from that too.
Yeah, you get the multiplier. Yeah.
So,
yeah, if I grab a laptop soon, I definitely would like to do a legacy playthrough on PC. Since my last one was on Xbox, and I just feel like it's a little more. There's some things cut from obviously the trimmed down on the Xbox version versus the full PC version. So I would love. I wouldn't mind doing another Legacy of Dragonborn playthrough if we never see Oblivion. If Oblivion doesn't come out before June.
Oh, good Lord!
Yeah.
If it actually exists, I guarantee that it will come out before version 6.
That's 100%. I'll guarantee that one right there. There you go. I was. I'll go. I know nothing, and I'll say that's accurate.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Although apparently a bunch of people who thought they knew stuff absolutely know nothing either. So there is that. To be fair,
big surprise.
Yeah.
But at the very least, we should see Sky Oblivion by the end of the year. So
that is true.
Yeah, I felt bad for those folks when
Me too.
when all this Oblivion stuff got announced. Yeah. But
although they didn't seem to be deterred.
No.
And what they showed at the Modders conference looked really great.
Yeah, I bet. Well, hey, if they can get that out before Bethesda can, I'll play that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll definitely hop into that for sure.
Yep.
I mean, you're racing against
a giant studio. Yeah,
well,
it's not.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Fair
tomorrow.
Point. Yeah.
Tomorrow, any day now.
Yeah.
Definitely coming out next week.
Yep.
What is today? I don't even know what today's date is. 8th? Somebody did say
the
the
8th.
9th at one point, I think.
No, it's the 8th today. Yeah,
but I think somebody had said the 9th as one of the rumors.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Which is the most random of days that I don't know.
Well, anybody that you talked to today told you that. It's always tomorrow.
Yeah. We know it's not today. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know when Oblivion released, like the date, not the
2007, but I don't remember the date.
I don't remember
October 5th, was it?
Was it October? It was fall, right?
Yeah, it was October something, yeah.
Because I thought it was always fall in general.
Yeah.
So that's why it always also seemed weird this time of year. But I think everybody's worried about GTA coming out at the end of the year.
Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be big.
Yeah. That'll be massive. I mean, that's been as long as Skyrim in the same time frame, realistically.
Well, as long as Fallout 4 anyway, right? I think it was.
Yeah, it's like it was a couple. Yeah,
yeah.
couple years difference. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fallout. Yeah, even Fallout 4 has been forever.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine, but it's.
Yeah.
Any new No Man's Sky, Ray?
Yeah, just we got a new expedition.
Oh.
And so now you can build fossilized displays in No Man's Sky. So you run around digging up bones and you put them together however you see fit.
Oh, really? Nice.
And make these displays. So I've got a little museum going in my freighter.
Oh, nice.
So that was a lot of fun. We've always been able to dig up bones, but you just sold them.
Yeah,
it was a great way to make money at the very beginning of a game. But now you can also make displays out of them, so that's fun.
That's kind of cool.
And Fallout London, I've kind of slowed down on that. I had one last of the companions to go through. So Mad Jack the Boxer went through his quest line, and that was a lot of fun. And it was kind of interesting because the character that I was playing, unarmed, strength and endurance, and no intelligence. And Mad Jack is the same character.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
So we were running around being imbeciles together. But just absolutely beating the crap out of everything.
Cool. God. That's good.
So,
are you guys in a round table or anything right now?
We're just about to wrap up. I think we've got one last quest night to go through this week in Fallout 76.
Oh, okay. That's right. The last one was 76. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So we're doing Skyline Valley. So we're about to wrap up the story of Hugo Stoltz, who's a mostly well preserved, pre-war industrialist. So, and what else? That might be it.
I got a couple cats that want to say something.
Yeah, I saw them prowling there.
They're like on the move tonight, just circling around, just waiting. I don't know what's going on. It's not even close to time yet, but we're just gonna circle. It's gonna be right here, letting you know. Oh man. Yeah, I depending on if Oblivion drops or not, it'll be depending on what I play. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing Shadows because I'm in the middle of that, obviously. But Ray gave me some nice. I do like the no fast travel idea. It is like the night to walk across the computer is what tonight is. Jack, who never goes up there, is like, I gotta go around all this stuff where all these wires are and everything, because then I can step on something and
and get some attention.
Yeah, guaranteed attention.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely gonna pay attention to this. But yeah, the no fast travel character thing. I haven't played survival in a long time on Skyrim, so I may pop that in if nothing happens with Oblivion or anything like that.
I'm gonna try that on the Steam Deck. We're actually planning a trip within the next probably 2 weeks to go back to the UK because Vivian's got her last treatment coming up. So
nice
for now anyway. So we're gonna get over there and before the next series happens, and so I'll have.
I'm actually going to Chicago for C2E2 because a friend's coming over from the UK.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So I'm flying in for a day or two this weekend.
What's C2E2?
Some kind of con in Chicago.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Like your typical con. They're all like pretty similar at this point.
Yeah.
They kind of encompass everything. So yeah, he's coming over for that. So I was like, oh, I'll head out to Chicago.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows what I look like and you see me there, you can feel free to say hello. It's very odd. In this this show, nobody really knows what you look like or anything. Will Run For podcast, everybody knows what we look like, and people come up all the time, and I am always like stunned when random strangers come up and talk. So feel free. It'll be I've had 1 or 2 or 3 Skyrim Addict interactions in my life. So if you happen to be in Chicago, I will be there.
Nice. Wear your t-shirt.
Yeah, I have to find it actually. Oh God. That means I gotta do laundry.
Oh, dear.
I've actually gotten good at laundry, I will say. But yeah, it's in the closet. I'll have to grab that out. That's a good idea. Yeah. I guess until next time, it's been enjoyable. Sorry, it's a little shorter one. Just life is life. So next time I'm hoping to play some more stuff, and we'll be back again.
And we'll report on Oblivion.
Yeah. Whatever happens, we're going to report on it.
Yeah.
This is your place for the Oblivion news.
That's right. Come here.
Just please tune
Stay
in
tuned.
here. This is where you'll find it. Thanks everybody for listening, and talk to you next time.
Good night.
Good night.